Blessings and good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are. Today, I want to share a message with you guys that is essential for our developing of consciousness. And it's the way that we take care of our body, take care of our biology, take care of our temple, that is this holy body that we have. It's very important for us to take care of this holy temple, and what we put in our mouths sometimes can bring about fogginess or can bring about dizziness or even laziness. That's why it's important what you put in your body, because even what we put in our body can be a habit that we were raised with. Then sometimes we don't look for a replacement of that habit, and we continue to eat the same way, and we never get to know what is to feel with a different way of nourishing ourselves. I want to share with you some simple things and some self observations and the practice that I take and the way that I nourish myself. Noticing that through the years has bring awareness, and I can share with you today. Just know that when you ingest or you nourish yourself with certain foods, before that, you must pay attention to how you feel in that moment. I feel that when we take part in nourishing ourselves, we must always be patient and calm and be aware of what we're going to nourish in. Sometimes we get so desperately hungry that whatever is in front of us, we just eat it like ducks. Like ducks, I say, is because ducks don't bite, they just swallow. They don't enjoy what they're eating, they just put whatever is there and swallow it. That's why it's important for us to, whenever we feel hungry, still in that moment, be patient. Still in that moment, be grateful. Still in that moment, pray for our food and be grateful that we get to choose what we have in our plates, not just dive in without giving grace. So today, I will share with you the things that I nurse in when I wake up in the morning and in the evening when I am done with the nourishing. So usually when I wake up, I eat around probably 10 a.m. and I start my morning with fruits, any sorts of fruits or nuts, seeds, water, even sometimes a smoothie with all kinds of nutrients. This can be maca, this can be spirulina, this can be hemp seeds, hemp hearts, this can be all kinds of sorts of nuts, especially fruits, dry fruits, and not in a large amount, in a amount that you can feel satisfied. And this is how I start my morning. But then before I start nourishing, I always, without no doubt, offer a prayer, because I know that this food is going to turn into who I am and my blood and the way I see and all myself and everything that I do. So the prayer is that I will share the nourishment with others by they nourishing through the words I say. Because right now, the vegan rolls that I ate at 4 is giving me the energy to speak to you. So just know everything that you eat can either turn consciously into good words, good thoughts, good walk, smiles, and compassionate ways of thinking. And in this way, you're honoring what the Mother Earth has given us. You are honoring and you are devoting and devotional love to the food that you nourish with. You can actually turn it into happiness and a healthy body. Also, sometimes we get to turn the foods that we eat into, you know, anxiety, or we get to turn the foods that we eat into anger or desperation. And I know that when we turn those foods into those kind of thoughts or emotions, we're actually turning the food into poison within ourselves. That's why it's very important. Before you eat, you offer a prayer to your food by saying something magical, something beautiful, something that can bring this food to your tummy in a very high vibration of kindness and love. And like this is a part of what I want to share with you. The other part is when I eat in the afternoon, I eat around 4 or 5, but I usually try to eat no later than 4. Why? Is because I want to keep my stomach in rest because the food that I eat regularly it's digesting for 5 hours. So that's a way of me being in my tummy empty as longer periods of time that I can. That way it doesn't work all the time and it's not always busy digesting. So what I eat in the afternoons, I try to eat vegetables, any kind of vegetable, avocados, celery, spinach, any kind of vegetable, except I try to avoid some vegetables that right now at this moment I don't know their names, but I try to avoid some vegetables. But regularly is almost everything. So in the afternoon I eat raw vegetables and sometimes I eat like chickpeas or lentils, rice. So basically the diet that I have or the way I eat food is 90% raw and 10% cook because I feel that raw food is very well digested and some certain cooked foods are good for you and in that way it makes me feel very well. It sits well not eating too much cooked food because if I eat too much cooked food, it takes longer for my digestive system to digest. And like I said, I like to keep my digestive system clean and as simple as it can so it doesn't do a lot of work. Because my digestive initiation, or however you want to call it, starts in my mouth. That's why I like to chew and help my stomach with 30 or 40% digesting up here in my mouth when I bite, when I chew. So that when it goes down, it's less work. So I recommend for you guys to at least and bite your food and at least 20, 30 times, 40 times sometimes so you can help your digestive system. So that's basically a part of how I enjoy food. I also sometimes enjoy eating sweet things like dates, like cacao, And those are most delicious sometimes, enjoying some sweet things. Never eat refined sugars or refined salts. Try to eat the best quality food because I can never be cheap with what I eat. Because if I am cheap with what I eat and I eat things that is not healthy for me, then I wouldn't be able to be here speaking to you in this way. So today's video is about taking care of your body. Don't be cheap in what you eat. Enjoy and keep your body healthy because when your body is healthy, remember we are like a factory of chemicals. We create chemicals of so many, and then these chemicals interpret into feelings and emotions. That's how I am going to present it to you today. So the more that you keep your body clean, then your emotions and your chemical reaction to all the foods that you eat is going to be very well received and very, very clean. So that's a beginning of being mindful. It's a beginning of being kind. It's a beginning of feeling vibrant and feeling present by taking care of your body. So today's video is about that. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for being kind. And thank you for not being cheap in what you eat. Enjoy your life. You'll have only one body. Take care of it well by eating healthy, by meditating, self inquiring, by being kind to your mind, by being kind to others. And one thing is going to happen, that you're going to be in control of you. You're going to be in love with you. You're going to be in gratitude with you. And that is a beautiful thing. So thank you. And please be kind to your mind.